All right, I got to talk about Qwen because Qwen is by Alibaba, and I've done so much work with Alibaba in the past. I used to do private label drop shipping on Amazon, and I would talk to Alibaba. I used Alibaba a ton. So Alibaba is a big, big company in China, a huge company. Jack Ma was the founder of Alibaba. He's a huge billionaire. So there, you don't mess with big tech around the world. Qwen is by them, and it's super good for the coding capabilities, mainly as I was vibe coding with it, and I was going between Claude, Claude. I was using because that's the top. Some of ChatGPT. This is I'm not logged in, but some of it wasn't. I was mainly using Claude, and then going back and forth with that, and then also for a little bit I was using Kimmy to then go back and forth because all of them were pretty good in their ability to kind of give me code that actually kept on working because as I was vibe coding to do certain things. My main goal that I've been working on is self-hosting all of a full marketing stack, so I don't have to pay SaaS at all for anything, but be able to do high level full marketing stack for any level of business. And so far I'm making really good progress. And Kimmy was working for a while when it launched, and then Claude was like, "Oh, we're better, right?" And then they got their new Opus 4.1 out, which I'm very interested. I haven't even tried that one yet, but Qwen so far has been a true hitter source for me that really consistently did two things. First of all, it did help me actually get some good commands in, but I was using PowerShell because the little B-Link AI mini PC that I was using had Windows pre-installed. So I was like, let's use Windows and try to vibe code all in Windows, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I'm not going to do Windows ever again, I think. I'm going all Linux, hardcore, because I did get it working, but then things just stopped working after I tried to install other things. But at the end, Qwen did give me really consistent prompts, consistent code that did really work well, but it didn't really have as good of a memory that maybe I should have turned on or something. Is there a memory somewhere? The memory, it didn't remember everything about what I was working, so I constantly had to keep telling it, no, I already gave you the route path. I already gave you the path for where my WordPress is. You already know that from previous information. Like, it kept on kind of doing a little bit of stuff like that for me personally. But was really awesome, and I think everybody should at least use it. If you're trying to do any sort of vibe coding or get real good consistent coding information, Qwen so far for me is a top player, and I'm testing everybody out as we're going to see, and we'll test out this new Claude and see how we get from there. But Qwen again is free right now, and the thing I liked, that was it. The biggest thing is Claude, dude, it ends up I run out, and Qwen, I did not have to pay for it, and it never told me that we reached the end. It never gave me, that's too long of a chat, right? And then also, it never told me I had to change my model ever. And I have some of these threads here are, I mean, shoot, man, they're just long, for really, really long. So that was what I was impressed with, which means China is just eating it all up and taking all of my data to get better and better, which is fine. But it definitely consistently gave me the most productive output, I think, out of any of them thus far in the state that we are in. What is your favorite model? What are you using? What is your favorite platform? Let me know in the chat. Maybe I'm missing one. I need to know. There's too much information out here, so let me know, guys, okay? Thanks so much. I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you soon.